Welcome back to the Overcomfort Podcast, you guys. I am your host, Jenicka Lopez. Thank you so much for being here, listening, watching from wherever you guys are at home, at work, on your way to work, in the kitchen, in the shower, whatever you guys are doing. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to listen to this week's episode. We're cooking it up. We're chopping it up. We're doing all the things in the kitchen on the podcast with Chef Suie.
We out here.
How do you say your name, your actual name?
So my actual name is Suigeneris.
Suigeneris?
Suigeneris.
Okay, how did they come up with that?
So Suigeneris is unique. Basically it means unique. One of a kind in Latin. So
I didn't know that.
It's so dumb the way I came up with it too. I'm just like,
wait, so that's not your real name?
nah.
What's your real name? For real?
Yeah, I don't say my real name ever.
Why?
It's because, like when you're, I started all this like in the music industry.
Okay.
And it's like a known fact in the music industry, like you just never say your name. You can't, maybe there's a couple people who hate the real me.
Oh my God.
And now they see me on TV. They're like, hey, I know that guy, Marcus Peterson. He scammed me back in the... Like, nah, bro, I'm Suigeneris. I don't know who that guy is.
Okay, so you came up with that name.
Yeah.
Did you see it somewhere?
Not so...
Or how did...
It's so dumb. Like, this is the dumbest story ever. But, like, I was like, I need a rap name. And I'm, like, trying to think of a rap name forever. And I was like, my nickname and, like, what all my family calls me is Juju. They just call me Juju, like... In the hood, Juju. Oh, that's just what it is. Like your little hood nickname.
Yeah, yeah.
But I was like, that can't be my rap name. And then I was like, I want like a unique rap name. And then I was like, I wish I could just be named like Unique. And then I'm like, but that wouldn't be unique. And then so I'm looking up, what's a unique word for unique? Seriously. And
the synonyms?
The cinnamon. The synonyms. Just how grandma used to make them. Hold on. I need to show you. Watch. Look at. I looked up other words for unique. I need to show you this because you'll see it and you'll be like, wow, I would have believed it.
Suigeneris. Where does that come from?
Just, you look up synonyms for unique and I saw Suigeneris and I'm like, that is the most unique name I could ever see.
Oh my God. Honestly, that is a good one.
Right?
I honestly thought like that was your real name. And I thought, like, damn, his parents chose a good-ass name. Like, where the fuck did they come where did that come from?
I wish that was my real name. But it's just funny to me because it's like, I was like, everyone wants to be unique so bad. Mm-hmm. How come no one...
is named?
Suigeneris. It's literally unique.
Wow.
And my dad told me, too, like, bro, because I'm not going to lie, my first rap name was so ass. He's like, yo, you came up with your rap name yet? I'm like... And I just thought of it on the spot. I'm like, JoJo. And he's like, JoJo? Are you fucking kidding me? How stupid are you? That is the dumbest. And I'm like, all right, bro. And he's like, you got to be something unique, bro. And I'm like, all right.
That's dope. That's a cool story. Okay, so you...
How do you say your name? Jenicka?
Jenicka.
Jenicka?
Jenicka.
Jenicka. Okay, Jenicka.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
I
thought it was Jenicka.
You know what sucks is that you and I both can't find the bracelets with our name at like...
Yeah. Ever.
The little puestitos or whatever.
I know. I see the little mugs. I'm like...
I know. You go look just in case.
Just in case. Double check. They don't have Suigeneris.
I know. Okay, so you mentioned your dad. Who else is in your family? Where do you come from? Where is your family from? How did you just become Suigeneris?
Honestly, it's my mom and dad, they were all over the place. Like It's so funny. I feel like I'm in a therapy session, like with the lighting is just so calm and warm. She's sitting crisscross applesauce with no shoes or socks. Like I feel like I'm in a very safe environment to talk about my family.
Good.
Like,
I want you to feel comfortable.
You gotta understand though, like I've been in the industry for like 7-8 years. I don't even know how long I've been in the industry, but it's somewhere around there, like close to a decade.
Wow.
And so I've been in a lot of situations. Like my first interview was when I was like 13 years old, and I was just starting my rap career. And
wait, how old are you?
I'm 20. I'm about to be 21.
Okay.
So like I'm over here like starting a rap career at 13, and every time I go and sit in front of a camera for like an interview, the number one thing they try to do is try to like break me apart, try to make this kid ruin his career, you know, any way possible. Oh, was your family there for you?
Yeah.
Who is orchestrating this rap career in your brain? You know, like just evil stuff. So most of the time, I've been through like so many evil interviews, podcasts, talking to evil people, just because I'd say the music industry is the most evil, like, industry out of all, because it's just so like, I don't know. It's really evil, you know? So I'm used to that. So, like, now that I'm here in this environment, it's like, damn.
Oh,
It feels good, you know?
That's good.
It feels like a safe environment to talk about it. But, like,
sure.
my mom and dad, they had my brother when they were really young. I think they might have had him at, like, 16. I got an older brother.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, and honestly, I don't know how old he is, but he's somewhere in his 20s, older than me. But,
You don't talk to him?
No, he's here. I just don't give
okay.
a fuck.
Oh, I'm like, you made it sound like you don't
No,
talk
it's
to
because
him.
I always put on his birthday cake. I always put like 69 or like
Oh, like a
1 or
joke?
like 100, and then I forgot how old he is. Like, I'm just
Okay,
like, yeah, but yeah. So they had him really young. So you know, young Mexican parents. You know, they had a hard upbringing and stuff. They were moving from L.A. to Washington to San Jose, California, where I grew up. But somehow, some way, they ended up in Riverside when they had me. So, like, I was born in, like, a hospital in Riverside. But I don't remember anything. I just remember being in San Jose, California, like the Bay Area. So, like, I'm technically born in Riverside, but I don't remember any of that. You know? So I just say I'm from the Bay, and that's all I know, as far as I know. And their life is crazy. Like, my mom was born here in, you know, the U.S., and my dad straight from Mexico, from Michoacan.
Wow.
So that's where I get my cooking genes from.
From your dad?
Yeah.
He showed. Okay, I
Well,
feel
my
like
mom knows how to cook too, but you know, my dad's from Michoacan.
Yes.
And if you know anything about
something-
Michoacan, they got the best food in the world.
I will say that I feel like all Mexico has. I think Mexican food is top tier.
Yeah.
Like, without a doubt, like there's just so much more flavor. But I don't think, before we keep going, people, if you guys didn't know who Chef Suie is,
Oh yeah.
y'all need to run a TikTok. He's chopping it up, but a lot of people don't know that obviously you were already in the music industry longer than this, right?
Yeah. Like, it's so funny because there's like a mix of my comments where it's like, bro was a rapper and now he's a chef. And then there's people like, bro, why are you trying to rap? You're a chef. Stay in your lane. And then there's certain people who know me strictly from fashion and clothing, because I have a clothing brand, and I put my music on a pause for like a year, 2 years, just to work on my clothing brand. Like, you saw the stuff we brought. And like, so there's some people who are like, I thought you were a clothing designer and, you know, you make clothes and you have this brand. I thought you were a rapper. I thought you were a chef. I thought you know, so I feel like I'm just the type of person where it's like, I just like doing everything. I just do what I love, and you guys get to see it on
And why can't
the big
you?
screen.
Like, why do people think? I'm saying, like, as a comment, like, I feel like, so what? Like, I want to do all three and even more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, the day tomorrow you can go back to school, be a doctor, or, you know.
First, I got to go finish high school, though.
Well, you know what I mean.
No, I know what you mean.
Like, I don't get the perception. I don't like the social media. Like, you're only supposed to be one thing and nothing else.
Yeah, I mean, we're supposed to inspire, you know, and like, and motivate other people to want to do more. And I feel like just like the way people are, they're like, oh, you're a rapper, then you shouldn't know how to cook, not even macaroni and cheese. You shouldn't even be able to heat up a tortilla. Like, you're a rapper, bro. You should act cool. You should walk around with your chains. You should be a dickhead to your fans. And you should let the music industry bitch you and punk you and tell you what to do. But I don't like that. And, you know, that's also why when I was in my music era, you know, I'm still making music, but I don't want to be in the music industry, you know, like, and like I made that decision when I decided to do me full time. I was like, yeah, bro, I don't want to be a rapper, honestly. Like, I don't even want to. Like, I dropped a song today. I'm not promoting it or nothing because I'm not doing it for those people who I got to pay a company to post up my song so you could listen to it. I want the person who's like, I wonder if Suie has a new song. Let me check. yeah, he gave me a new song, you know? And like today, I'll probably post a couple TikToks making food. And they're like, why not post a TikTok about your music? And it's because I'm going to eat food today. I'm like, we're going to have to eat. I still haven't had breakfast. I'm going to make breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And I want it to be busting. And if it's going to be busting, might as well show you guys because they love it. And then someone else could do that and they could get the same enjoyment I can with my fat ass. You feel me? Your mouth gonna be watering. You're gonna get a little excitement. Maybe you're having a bad day. You're like, wow, this kid is really wrapping fruit roll-ups around watermelon right now. This is what he's doing on a Thursday. Like, wow, okay.
Here, yeah.
And not to mention, the best part about it all is I'm getting paid for it. Like, there's so many times. Like, last night I went out to eat, right? And I was just trying to enjoy myself. I went to a restaurant, and I was like, I'm used to food at the house, you know? If I told my dad I paid $20 for a little tiny piece of caviar, oh, it whooped my ass. But I'm over there just like, I can't. And I just pull my phone out and I record everything and I put together a TikTok and I'm like, well, this meal's paid for.
Yeah.
This meal's paid for. Hey, you want to be in my video? Okay, well, I'm going to pay for your plate too.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, there's a way to go about it, you know, and
it is what it is.
Yeah,
you're doing what you want to do.
I just don't see why people
hate on everything.
Hate on, like, you know, like they're like, oh, don't pull your phone out, this and that. It's like, bro, people want to see this, bro. Yeah. You know, spend $500 on this. Do you want to see what it looks like? Because I would. Someone posted up, just spent $500. Look at all this shit. Yeah. That was tiny as hell. This tastes like ass. I could have made that better in my crib. This, that, you know, like, I want to know that type of stuff. I don't like the people who go over there and they're like, oh, this is my daily life. Like, if you ever see me on a private jet, I'm going to record it and I'm going to take pictures because I'm going to profit off of that and I'm going to get closer to owning one day. You know? And until
that mentality.
Until I own one, then I could stop posting it. But, I mean, I don't see why. If I'm still going to make more money, I could buy my brother one too.
Yep.
Like, it's just...
You're being smart about it, but you're not, like... You're not moving dirty. You're like...
Yeah, it's like this materialistic stuff shouldn't be a feeling or something, you know? It's just, it is what it is. Take a picture of it or something, because I'm not going to die with this Rolls Royce.
For real.
You know, like, I want to just have fun with it and make some money off of it.
Enjoy whatever you want, yeah.
You know, but, like, I come from a background where I'm just hustling. Everything. The reason I got here was just hustling my ass off. Like,
were your parents like that?
Yeah, exactly like that. They taught me to be like that. You know, they were young and they were struggling and they were involved in a lot of stuff they didn't want to be involved in. You know how Mexicans are. They have huge family. Are you Mexican?
I am Mexican.
Well, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
My mom, no, for real. Like, I hear you and I'm like, yeah, my mom, that's how she taught at least, all of her kids. Like, we had to, if you're going to do something, do it right was her, like, motto. Like, if you're going to do it right and do it good. And, like, be
the best at it.
Exactly. Like, and I feel you on that. Like, being, and I feel like as Mexicans too, like, we just know like, we love to work.
Seriously, there was some nights where I was trying to make music and I'm like, when I started, like, living off of music and, like, providing for my family through music, I would sit there and I would feel so much pressure that it was like, God, I can't be creative because there's so much, like, pressure on me, you know? Yeah. And then I was like, I just wish I could just, like, grab a shovel and just dig the biggest hole in the world and get paid for that because I could put in elbow grease. It's just, creative stuff is so hard, you know? I feel like there's a lot of reward for doing creative things, but it's also, like, it's not something where you could just shovel the ground and get paid for it, you know?
No.
And
it's a process.
It's in my blood to just fucking want to work my ass off, you know? So it's hard to, like, have that, you know, that emotional and mental balance where it's like I can do this creatively without feeling the weight on my shoulders of everything else, you know? But one thing I always been is a hard worker, so whether it's whatever I'm doing, I'm going to find a way to make ends meet and help out my people.
There you go. And you work with your family?
Yeah.
Yeah? They all work with you? Yeah,
everything I've ever done to this point and moving forward is going to involve my family because they're number one thing to me. And, you know, like anything that I have or any goals that I accomplish are worth nothing unless I have my family there with me. And that's just what it is. So I like to keep them involved too. Like when I started my music stuff, like I wanted my parents involved. I know it's not a good thing to have them involved in that or whatever, and they didn't want to be involved, but they supported me and they said, "We'll put in that elbow grease, but don't fucking involve us in your music creation and all that. We don't want to go to this and that. We'll go to your shows, make sure, you know." My mom's like, "I want to go in the crowd. I don't want to be backstage. I just want to be, you know, like that." I keep them involved because it makes me feel good, you know, not because I have to, because I want to, and also because, you know, I won't let them get a job, so they're just gonna be sitting at the house unless they are a part of what I'm doing, you know.
So you don't let them get a job
No.
at all?
No, they worked so many years. They've worked
That's
so
so
long.
awesome.
I swear to God, the only reason I am sitting here right now is so that I can continue to provide for them, you know? I'm not the type of person who really even likes being on the internet. It sounds crazy. You're still looking at Chef Suie saying this, but it's like, I really was never that person. I was the person dealing with anxiety, going to counselors. I'm sitting in the nurse's office all lunch just so I don't have to be around people. Like, I hated it, you know? I was never this type of person. It's just, I'm doing what I have to do to, you know, change my family's life without, you know, the world order of getting your high school diploma and going to college. And like, I didn't have time to finish high school. I would have been dead broke, you know?
Yeah.
And people will call me ignorant for it. And it's like, I didn't have the luxury to just be a kid in the household and watch my parents. Like, I'm going to watch them struggle, you know? I didn't like that. Even when I was going to school, I'm hustling.
Yeah.
I'm selling stuff at school. I'm bringing the money back to my mom. I'm telling her, "No, Mom, you don't have to cry because I don't have the latest shoes. I got them."
Wow.
You know? Or you don't have to feel like you're not giving me the world because I'll go get the world, you know?
How was that, though? Like, telling them, like, okay, I don't want y'all to work no more. Like, how did... What?
It was more of a thing where it's like, you're not going to be able to work. We got to go to L.A. every other week, have these label meetings. We're going to have shows. We're going to have this and that. And my pop, well, I was really young. So, you know, my pops is like, with being an artist or with being any public figure, you're going to have people you don't even know who hate you.
Yeah.
You're going to have enemies for no reason. And you're going to have people who want to take the things that you work for.
Absolutely.
And I'm going to be there to make sure it doesn't happen. And, you know, my dad comes from the streets, so he's street smart. And that plays a big role in surviving out here, especially in LA. So, you know, he was always right there. And, like, my mom and dad's connection, they've been together for, like, 25, 24 years. And he literally cannot be without her. Like, he cannot be without her to the point where it's, like, I remember just days where we had to go on tour and we're sitting in the hotel. My dad just sitting there crying, like, "I miss Mom so bad." And I'm just like, "I miss Mom, too." We got to get this money, though, Dad. We got to keep going because we're going to bring the bag home and we're going to be able to be comfortable and not worry about rent another day, you know?
Wow.
So, like, that conversation was, like, it's never been a me thing, you know? It's always been a us. So there's no, like, "Hey, you guys don't work anymore." It's like, we did it.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
You know, if I got it,
we all
got it. You got it, we all got it.
That's dope.
You know, so it was very easy. I remember just after dropping my first song, like, my brother comes in and he's like, "Hey, you know you guys are going to have to pull him out of school, right?" And my mom and dad are like, like, "What are you talking about?" Like, "Oh, these kids are cute. They think they made it." You know, and then we got a call from Atlantic Records and they're like, "We have Bruno Mars and Cardi B. We want your son." This and that.
You're lying.
And my dad's like, "Pull him out of school."
Take him out right now.
Pull him out of school right now. But, like, it's always been a team process. It's always been
you guys.
It's always been us, you know? And, like, even today, like, it's so amazing with this cooking stuff because I'd say Chef Suie is not Chef Suie at all. Right? Chef Suie is nothing without my mom and dad. They're cooks. You know, people, I see them in my comments like, "He doesn't know how to cook. His dad tells him what to do, this and that," or like stuff like that. Like, yeah, no shit. He's teaching me how to cook.
Yeah.
I'm learning how to cook. You know, like, I'm learning from the best. And like, even though I know how to cook and I can make a lot of videos and recipes on my own, My mom's gonna be there. Like, come on, I'll help you with the rice. I'm gonna clean these dishes. My dad's like,
it's all a team effort.
Like, we enjoy it. We have fun and we spend time together as a family while we're also paying for the roof over our head all together.
Yeah.
So it's awesome, and we get to eat.
For real, good ass food.
Yeah.
Is it like an outlet for you? Did you find it like cooking as an outlet? Because that's what it is for me. Like there's days where I'll be really, really depressed. There's really, really sad. And I just will bake all day. And at the end of the day, I'll have like a bunch of fucking cookies or like something and a whole ass 5-course meal. But for me, because that brings me joy and makes me happy and it makes me like focused. Is that like something for you when it comes to cooking, or is it just pure?
Nah, I love it. I love food. Like,
I do love food too.
And it's not like food, the food that the viewers are thinking about. I'm talking about food, fucking dripping salsa that burns your fucking mouth, and micheladas that are soaking in lemon, and shrimp that are just covered with habaneros, and candy that's just on top of candy, and chips with Lucas inside of them with lemon and Valentina and every hot sauce in the cabinet. Like, that is food to me, Like, I love that type of food. And so for me to always be able to enjoy that, I got to put in some work, Like, I got to make these salsas or else.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, it's going to sound crazy, but, like, you could bring me homemade mom's rice with my dad's tacos, and if there's no salsa,
you're crying.
Why did you bring me this?
Yeah.
No lemon? Like, what?
Everything comes together. Like, I saw something like was it a post? And they're like, if a plate comes with all the things on it, like say like there's a little flour or a lemon, like it's meant for you to put it on there and use it, because otherwise you're not eating it to its full potential.
I hate that when I give like guests when they come in, we always got to keep our guests well fed. They already seen the videos. They got high standards. I'm like, here's the plate. I give it to them and they're just crushing it dry. I'm like, I'm just sitting there like,
how can you do this?
I'm like,
to me?
He's wasting food. I'm like, don't be like that guy. Here, before you take this bite, is that I don't really like. Give him a TV dinner. Leave that for a real champ. Like, you're wasting food. Like, I don't know. So I've always liked my food like that. So when I get to make it, I get to put all that salt in there. I get to use that chorizo grease on my eggs. I got to do that shit. My mom's like, oh, this is healthy. I'm like, healthy this for, I'm 20. Like, we can do that later. You said it's not real? What do you mean?
What?
Brown rice? Huh?
Okay, we're going to go to a quick break. Okay. And then we'll be right back, you guys. All right, you guys, welcome back. Okay.
They just broke the news to me, like, right after Christmas, after all the holidays, my mom and dad come to, they're like, that tamales are like 80-90% like lard. Like, they're just like fat. Like, just like the masa is just straight fat. I'm like, I thought it was like a little bread, like something like maybe I don't know. Like, I'm just like, damn, really? And then I look down at my stomach. I'm like, I used to have a 6-pack right before Christmas, right before all that. I had a 6-pack, and then I'm like looking at my pudge, like, those tamales were worth it,
dude.
But I can't do that no more. No? It's because people don't understand. Like, I'm making 6, 7, 8 videos a day, cooking videos. So I just have a feast worth on my table, and it's like, if I eat it all, like, I don't know if I'll be here next year.
Stop.
No,
you love food that much.
I will literally be obese, and I would die if I ate everything. Like, I have to, like,
you have to be
contain
mindful.
myself.
Yes.
I have to be like,
you have to be like, okay, I'm not gonna do this.
Like, it's just crazy. You got to think about a lot of videos. I make them in the same day. And just because I want to, like, just make a lot of things, try a lot of stuff, make a lot of content. And I can't eat all of them. And there's some times where I'm just, like, eating, and they're like, all right, come on, we got another video. And I'm just like, okay, let's start this next video. Like, I'm not full as fuck off of that. I remember we had a chile relleno burrito. Burrito.
That's packed.
I was like, I was eating it. He's like, put it to the side. We got another video ready. I'm like, just let me have my moment.
No.
I'm like, stop
At
recording.
least you're satisfied with your own food.
Yeah, I feel like if anything, I'm the only one who's satisfied with my food. I love it. It's made, handcrafted for me, by me.
You make it with love?
Only love. Only love. I don't even know the rest of the ingredients.
Ooh.
I don't do no measuring cups.
No?
It's just like.
Okay, so we've been talking about, all these things that you can eat. You eat all this food. Is there anything you don't like?
Tomatoes.
How could you not?
Well, like, tomato sauce obviously plays a big part in, like, Mexican rice and, like,
Okay.
that's cool.
Right.
It's just if you're going to give me a tomato, like, even, like, pico de gallo, tomato ruins it. Like.
Yeah.
It's just like.
Or tomato and guacamole.
I mean, I'm not going to eat those, but I'll eat the guac. Like, I'll thug it out. I'll thug it out if it's guac. But it's just tomatoes is nasty. And also, too, sorry, guys, but, like, I don't really like pasta.
What?
Pasta is just. Look at.
You broke my heart.
I'm trying to think of something that exploded in your mouth before. Like, pause. I don't mean to violate. I'm a chef, guys, by the way. I'm a chef. Not talking about nothing else. No, I'm trying to think about things, though. Like, you never had my infamous discada.
Okay.
But if you had it before.
The one you did with these foods?
Yeah.
Okay.
It explodes in your mouth. Like, those little things? Like, when you smile, it hurts. It's like, like you ever tried something so sour and you're like trying to smile and it's like, like that's the type of explosion you get. And then they lay down some fucking fettuccine Alfredo and I'm like, this is nothing.
Damn.
You're feeding me basically rice cake.
Pasta. Okay.
I mean, you could smash Parmesan on it and drop hella chili flakes and then, I mean, at that point, it's just cheese and hot sauce, I guess. Okay,
so Italian in general, or just pasta? Is there like a certain country you don't like?
I mean, the Italian stuff, like, is not like my favorite.
Right.
It's like, it's honestly like, I just don't see the point in it for me.
All right.
I love the
that.
explosion of flavors and lemon. Lemon is everything to me. Lemon.
Yeah, lemon is like
key
to everything.
Everything.
Like, you wouldn't know.
But like Italian food, lemon is no longer a factor. And then it's ruined. And then like, see, the thing is, the Italian, it's not that I don't like Italian food. It's the Italians don't care about my taste buds. Like, where's the hot sauce? Let me get an Italian hot sauce.
Yeah, but they don't have hot sauce over there.
But what's the problem? Call Mexico, have them send some chilies over.
He said, call Mexico.
Like, we'll get you right.
Get a little treaty going on.
Yeah, like, come on. Hopefully there's an Italian watching it who also likes Mexican food, or they could be like, yo, Chef Suie, you need to try this.
No, you know what you need to do? You need to collab with the Italian ones on TikTok.
Yeah, I seen those guys.
You know who I'm talking about?
Those guys are lit. I like those.
The Betch one?
Yeah, and then there's the other guy. Yeah, there's some.
Dude, that would be dope.
But I haven't seen nothing that's like, bro, we need to collab.
No, but you guys make your own plate.
Yeah, that would be sick. Like a collab.
Yes,
like where we collab on the recipe. Yeah, that would be sick. I would like that.
So you could have your flavor exploding
in your mouth. I know for a fact one day that's going to happen. And the Italians are going to explode in my mouth. Yo, pause. But they're going to like, I'm going to talk to these Italians and we're going to make a treaty and we're going to come up with something. The Italians
crosses the border.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, let's shake hands right here.
Yeah, right there.
Oh my God.
But I'm sorry, Italians. Like, stuff's cool. It's just like Chinese food. They look out for us. They got their little chili oil, and I'm like, is this salsa matcha? They're like, type shit.
Yeah.
And like, they just have crazy flavors, and like I've seen them cutting up Thai chilies before and like soups. I'm like,
and they're spicy.
Ooh, yes. Or like those, like I don't know what it is, like Chinese or Korean or what, but those bulldog noodles.
Have you gone to the one in LA?
What?
Yup Duck, with the noodles and the rice cakes?
No, I mean, What is that?
Oh my God. Okay, well, after I'm going to show you what it is. It's called Yup Duck. It's packed. It's like a little hole. It's as small as this room and only a couple tables. Super small hole in the wall. And it's Korean. And it's the spicy buldak noodles, basically. They make it. They put like fish cake, sausages, pot stickers, the little chewy rice cakes.
Oh my God.
Dude. Oh, that I think you'll like that one. But the thing is that their mild is spicy as shit. So they have an extra mild. Then there's like the hot and I don't know what, but the mild will make you cry. It made me cry. And I'm Mexican and I love spicy stuff.
Yeah, I need to go there.
You need to.
I need to go there. I'm gonna do a whole video there now.
Oh, you guys,
Yeah.
don't take it. I'm like, everybody knows on TikTok. I'm surprised you haven't seen it, but it gets so packed. Like ever since I went rival, it's like 2-hour wait.
Oh.
Well, it's also small, right? But it is like forever.
Yeah, I need to try that. I love spicy food, honestly.
I was wondering because you mentioned the whole music industry thing, and like I resonate a lot with that. Like, what has been like the worst experience you had, just in the music industry? It could be like someone you met, something happened, or
Honestly, like just being young and like meeting up with the label and like us, like our eyes be glowing and we're like looking up to these people like who are like orchestrating the music industry, and we're like this is such a big opportunity. I'm so grateful, you know, like this is a moment for us, you know. And then we have a dude walk in. He goes, "Hey, so you down to get a face tat, kid? Because that would make you go viral, and that would add a lot of money to your album deal we're about to give you." And my mom and dad are like, "Oh no, we need to leave now." Like
what?
Like you're a product. You're literally like a water bottle. Hey, can we add a better logo on this? This thing will sell like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
So like that type of shit is just like opens your eyes to like.
They run a lot of shit.
Yeah, and they told me who my girlfriend would be if I signed to them. They told me, "Oh, upstairs there's an artist. Walk in there and you get a song with him."
What do you mean?
I'm just like,
like this is the first day that you were meeting with them?
yeah.
What?
First time ever meeting anyone in the industry. And they just ran away after that. Like, oh, bro, that shit's weird.
Did you go to any other like record label or anything, or you just?
No, honestly, I turned down a lot of meetings, and like I just didn't want to even meet up with them, or like even meeting some of my favorite artists, you know, and them just being dickheads. And I'm like,
Don't meet your heroes.
bro, I remember going home and deleting every one of their songs.
Oh.
And it took a long time because I had a lot of them.
Really?
And I'm just deleting all of them, sitting there like ripping posters off my wall, like
that
damn,
obsessed?
Bro. Nah, but
Not obsessed, but you're a big fan?
No posters on my wall, but I'm saying though, like figuratively, you know, like just in my head, like tearing down every piece of me that loved them, you know? I'm just like, damn, that's crazy. Like these people don't even see people as humans.
No. And I feel like it's also maybe because what if they were you? They were young, and then they just took that opportunity, took whatever, and then made them rough, rude.
Maybe they've been through
bitter
some
ass
shit,
people.
You know? Like the stuff that I avoided, they probably went through it and made them evil. But like, it's so bad too because it's really like it's all comes back to like money and clout and all that stuff, because I go delete all their songs and then I'm just like, well, all I have is a picture with them, you know? I post a picture up, just like, oh yeah, this is what I'm doing out here, you know? I fucking came to this city to meet one of my idols, and all I have is a picture of this dickhead. Post it up, DMs me, yo, are you signed? You wanna work? This and that? You're a star. Keep shining. You're the best. All right, bro.
You're lying.
All right, bro. But that's how it is. He saw, oh shit, you got a blue check? Oh, you have hella followers? I thought you were just a random fan. You have something I can gain. I can sign you, put you on my shitty label contract, take your career, and sell you like a product.
Wow.
But if you're my fan, fuck you.
Did you did you open it?
Huh?
Did you open it or reply?
No, I didn't pay no mind. It's just, I don't want to get deeper into that. It was it's so annoying, bro. That shit makes me so mad. It makes me just hate everything 10 times more, you know?
So you've been independent this whole time then?
Yeah, well, I was signed to an independent distribution company called the Empire. and they just like distribute music basically. But they believed in me, and they, you know, showed me a lot of love, and they let me do me. And so I appreciate them for that, and they never took advantage of me.
Yeah.
Always good people. So, you know, that's who I was with. But like about 2 years ago, we parted ways, and I'm just doing it completely independent. And it's pretty much the same thing, you know?
Is it harder? Because a lot of...
Honestly, it's easier, less pressure, less everything. And like, honestly, the more money you put into something, the less real it is. You know, like paying $20,000 for a video, like I didn't ask to pay $20,000 for a video, you know? They're just spending it because it's on my tab. Yeah. And then I got to pay them back out of 20% that I'm getting. You know, like it's like, it's all just loopholes and loopholes to keep you trapped in the industry so that you never make it out of this evil place, you know? But thankfully for me, since I was with the distribution company, I could walk away from it. Not with all my catalog, you know, they have all that and they make all the money from that, but I can move forward in my career at least, and they can't tell me what to do.
Exactly.
And that's all that matters to me. I just want to have my creative control. I want to have my music stuff, and I want to, you know, just do it. It doesn't matter who's watching. It doesn't matter how much I'm paying for a video. It doesn't matter if I'm getting a music video. It just matters that I'm able to record every night and, you know, make songs that I would listen to.
When did you start? Have you always been into music like that?
Yeah, the thing is, I was into music, but I wasn't into like, I'd say mumble rap.
Okay.
Until like I got introduced to it and stuff. Like, my aunt took me to a Future concert for my birthday. And I was like, wow, bro, this is such a vibe. Like, I love this. I was into lyrical, spiritual, miracle, hit, like type shit, you know? Like, those lyrical dudes, I loved it. And I would just watch freestyles, and like, I always wanted to be like that. And I was writing raps, and me, my brother, all of us, you know? And then, like, it got to a certain point where I'm like, how far is this gonna go? Like, whoever comes up with the best lyric.
Yeah.
Like, Drake's over here dropping hit song, you know, in that hotline bling. And I'm over here, lyrical, spiritual, miracles. Like, bro, I need to make good music. I wouldn't even listen to my music back then. Like, the songs I wrote, they were just, it's like I was like trying to be a rap battler or something. And then that's when I really got into like, I call it mumble rap because it's like, compared to the lyrical stuff, you're damn near mumbling, saying nothing.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
So like, and my version of mumble rap is different from like other mumble rap,
right.
you know? I just all consider, you know, basically like the whole like the hit makers.
Yes. Yeah.
You know? And so I kind of got into that, and I like that better. It's way better, way more fun. You could put more feelings into it. You could it's not like a math fucking literature quiz. You know, it's like you just vibe, bro. Just sing about Pop-Tarts, whatever the fuck you want.
Pop-Tarts.
You just sing about anything. I made a song called Brown Justin Bieber.
Brown.
Like, I'm the Brown Justin Bieber. That's what I said. Like, I'm just talking about, I had one margarita, bag two senoritas. You know, like, I'm just. I started the song out saying, I can't have my hot Cheetos without a little bit of lime, salt, and Valentina. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? But it's just how I felt when I heard the little dun, dun, the beat just had me feeling like I'm talking to a paletero and I'm about to rap him a song.
Dude, but at least like I feel like you have a lot of fun in everything that you do though.
Yeah.
Like you're just vibing like, and that's cool. I feel like you're really you seem like you're really enjoying everything that you're doing, and not it's on your terms.
Yeah.
You feel happy because you know you're with your family. It's what you want to do, and no one's really telling you what to do.
Yeah.
On both ends.
Yeah, and honestly, the biggest part about it all that makes me so proud to do what I do is to display our culture, you know, and the culture. And to be honest, one of my main things the only reason I really put out music, because I'm always going to make music. Yeah. It's what I love. It's like I'm always going to paint. Why do you sell your paintings though? And it's like, my reason for that is because in hip hop, I feel there's not so many Mexicans, you know? Like, Mexicans took over the game, corridos, and you see Beso Pluma at the VMAs or BETs. I don't know the difference between them. But like, you know, that they're taking over in that aspect, but like people like me, I'm Mexican. I love our culture, but I don't even know Spanish. You know,
Really?
I'm trying to learn it. I don't know
All
Spanish.
right.
You know, I grew up over here,
Mm-hmm.
and they don't teach you.
Yeah.
Like my mom and dad, they didn't teach me that. They're always just working,
Yeah.
and I'm always just in the hood. It's like,
It's still part of you.
yeah, it's still a part of me, you know, and like, I'm trying to put on for hip hop and Mexicans, you know, like it just for a long time it never really went together, you know.
Yeah.
So I want to change that.
And I feel like the way you present yourself, like, and you're cool. We just met today, you guys, like for the first time. Like, and I already vibe with you.
Yeah,
like I could see, like, you know, you and your family, dope ass people already. Like, I
appreciate that.
Like, it's really good energy and good vibes. And I'm like, I could see how much farther you're only going to get.
Thank you.
Like, for real, like, in anything. And like that, when you and Snow did the podcast together, I was like, this is dope. Like, and I always tell Snow, I'm like, so many people are so underrated and like we're put in a box as well.
Yeah.
Like, we can't do certain things because we're Mexican.
Yeah.
Or, you know what I mean? So it makes me happy to like see people, like, especially young, like, be on the rise and like do different things that it's not boring. It's not the same thing over and over again. Yeah, he's a rapper, but he could cook it up in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Like, he's not, you know, there's more to you. And I don't know. I felt like I gotta just say that.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Seriously.
Okay, we're gonna go one last break. I'm actually gonna go to the bathroom and we'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Welcome back, you guys. When's your birthday?
July 23rd. I'm a Leo. What are you?
I'm a Libra.
Libra and a Leo.
Yes.
What is it? What is a Libra? What do they do?
Balance.
Balance. Clean houses.
Yeah.
Nice little
Yes.
beads, candles,
No.
warm lighting.
This is just, you know, I guess.
That's like a Libra thing, huh?
I guess. No, I don't think so. I feel like there's dark aesthetics. I don't know. I just like it.
I haven't really met too many Libras.
I haven't met too many Leos.
Oh, well, you're lucky. Because based on everyone's reaction when I say my sign, everyone hates us.
I saw that part of Snow's podcast.
She hates Leo.
She hates you.
It's crazy.
Dude. But she was like, I have so much trauma. This, and that. And then what did you say? You're like...
She hates Leos because she loves them. Like
No, but you said because we make you...
We make you go crazy.
Yes.
Yeah. We're not crazy. We make you go crazy. Like, we bring the crazy out of you, but we're not crazy. It's all you. Type shit.
That's some brain
Yeah.
fucking
It's like,
shit.
yeah.
Like, no. You made me crazy.
But I didn't. You made you crazy. You're crazy about me. I'm not crazy. You get what I'm saying?
No. You made me crazy.
It's easy for Leos to make people crazy.
It is, yeah.
Because I feel like possibly has something to do with the strong personality and the...
For sure.
I think I'm the shit. And so then you start thinking I'm the shit. And then you're like, oh, shit, he's the shit. And then you start going crazy because you realize I'm the shit. Yo, I need to chill. People are going to hate me.
Okay, so we talked about everything from like your music career, cooking, all this. I want to know what are your next steps? What are you trying to get at? Where do you see yourself, let's say in 5 years, or where's your heart at right now?
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
I know. See, I should have prepared for this. I seen your podcast, and you're always hitting people with questions where they're like, damn. Like, you ask those questions that it's like, I didn't think you would even care to ask, you know?
I care to ask. I want to know.
It's because it's the Over Comfort podcast, you know? It's you know?
No pun intended.
So I think 5 years, something I know for a fact where I will be is like, this is, I mean, you guys could probably tell, obviously, in 5 years, I just hope that my family will be in a place where they can no longer worry about any sort of stress in general, start living their life to the fullest and worry less about me, you know? It's like with my life being so crazy, even though I'm trying my best to, you know, help them out, if my life is crazy, they're going to feel crazy. They're going to be like, oh my God, his life is crazy. So I hope that in 5 years, I could be in a place where I'm more chill, more calm. Things I'm doing are less spontaneous and more, you know, everything just more balanced.
Yeah.
Like you said, you know? Just, I really just want to get in a spot like that where I can have a good balance.
Yeah.
That's all I hope for, and some comfort.
You say comfort.
No, but the music stuff is definitely going to be shining 5 years later. You know, right now it's more on the back end and it's harder for me to make time for it. But the music, I want to open a store for my clothing brand. I want to open a restaurant.
Okay.
So I'm going to have a restaurant, right, with the best food ever in all of California. I'm going to have a bunch of different spots in every one of my favorite cities. And then, fuck it, a couple food trucks. If some family needs some financial help, I'll buy them a food truck. I'll teach them the recipes. And now that's your business.
There you go.
And off the strength of my name, I'll get you sales, you know?
Damn.
And then with my DNA store.
You're smart.
Thank you. I'm trying to, like, use the things that I love and that I enjoy doing to make some generational wealth for my family.
That
in the
is
easiest
the
way
key.
possible.
Generational wealth.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Like, I always think about, when I think about opening a store, I'm not like, oh, me standing outside my store, like, line outside. I'm thinking I can give my family a job where it'll work out better for them, and I'll pay them way more. And people always tell me, nah, you don't want to have your family work for you because you can't fire them, this and that. And it's like, I see it in a spot where, like, I want to help them, even if, you know, they need help outside of their job. They need help with mentally.
Something.
You're not a hard enough worker? Okay, well, we're going to help you be a harder worker. Yeah. You're crazy? Oh, we'll put him in therapy. Oh, he's a drug addict? Okay, put him in rehab. But you have a job still while you're, you know, going through that stuff. And, you know, I feel like my family all has such a hard background that I just want to be, in the slightest way, a help for them, you know? And only with the things I love, you know? Nothing I'm trying to do is money motivated. Yeah. It's all out of the love I have for it.
It's the only way it's going to work.
Yeah, like, you can't, people don't understand. Like, they get these jobs that they hate and they think, oh, I'm going to be financially secure forever. Like, no, you're going to hate it. You're going to lose your shit one day, or you're going to take drugs to cope with it, or you're going to get drunk and become an alcoholic to cope with it, or you need, the number one thing in life, you need to do things that you love. You have to do things that you love because that's the only thing you're going to be able to keep up for the long term. You can't rely on something you hate, you know? So
it has to make you happy. Energy has to be placed in something good.
It has to be positive.
It's so special. Like, who you are as a person is so specific. Like, you have to honor each part of you. If you're not going to do something, like I said, if you're not going to do something right, don't do it at all.
Yeah, I agree. And I think, you know, the things that I do, I love doing them so much. Nothing but positive energy goes into them. And, you know, the world will give it back some way, somehow.
I feel that. I can't wait to try what we're going to make today.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to tell the people?
Yeah, so today we're going to make, I'm going to just talk about everything in general.
Go for it.
We're going to make the world's biggest burrito. Basically just hella tortilla, probably like that big.
My table's pretty big.
We're going to see how big we can make it. I brought enough ingredients to make it as big as this table. But we're going to make the world's biggest burrito. We're going to make some buzzball jello shots. We're going to make, why you do that face?
Because they should know. I was going to say like, oh, with somebody else.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm just talking. Guest.
Yeah, I'm talking about like with everything.
Yeah,
special guest. But we're also going to make hot Cheeto ceviche. And if you're wondering, like, what the fuck is he talking about? You could go on my TikTok. I've made these things before.
Yeah, what's your TikTok? What are the socials? Because y'all don't want to miss out on this.
You could find me at Hey I'm Suie on TikTok or XO Suigeneris on Instagram, or just look up Suie anywhere. You're going to find your boy with the Mexican hat on like this. holding a big burrito.
And if you don't know how to spell his name, just make sure you type in another name for unique, and it's gonna come up right there.
Oh my God.
No, but for real, thank you so much for coming. And you know, I loved hearing your story. Even when your dad was talking to me outside, I was like, "Don't tell me anymore." Like, I want to ask him on the podcast. Like, I want to know. I like to be like element of surprise. Like, it's cool. Like, you're dope people, and I hope that everything you see, like, your dreams are what you said who you would be in 5 years. I hope it's double that for you.
I appreciate
that. So
thank you so much for having me on this podcast. It's been a blessing. I'm glad that I can reach all the viewers that are similar, that like you. I hope that they'll also like me, because I feel we're very similar after talking to you and watching your stuff.
Thank you.
And it's an honor to be here in this cool set. It's nice.
I loved having you.
It's nice.
I like that you were comfortable.
Yeah, definitely comfortable. Next time I'll make sure I take my socks and shoes off, sit crisscross applesauce, suck my thumb. All
right. Well, thank you guys so much for listening and watching. Please make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you follow him on